Okay, so we want to look at circumference of a circle. Yeah, circumference of a circle. That is the perimeter of a circle. So the formula is circumference of a circle is 2 pi r. Good. So here we have been given the circumference already, that the circumference is 44 centimeters. The circumference is 44. So they are saying we should find the radius. So when you look at it, the circumference will be here, that is 44, 42 pi r. But the pi is also given as 22 on 7. So we have 44 equals 2 times 22 on 7 times the radius. So the circumference of a circle is 44 centimeters. Then to find its radius, we have the formula. Circumference of a circle is 2 pi r. So the circumference is 44 equal to 2 pi r. So from here, you can multiply this 2 by 22. That will give us 44 times r. That will be 44 r on 7. 44 r on 7. Right. So from here you can cross multiply. Let's see. So we have this also on 1. So we have 44 times 7 equal to 44 r times 1. So that is 44 times 7, then 1 times 44 r. Good. So from here, you can divide, because we are looking for r, we can divide by 44, and this side also by 44. So 44 cancel 44, 44 cancel 44. R times 1 will give you r. Then here 1 by 7, that will give you what? 7. Alright, so you get 7 centimeters. 7 centimeters. So we want to take it over again. They're saying the circumference of a circle is 44 centimeters. So find its radius. You take pi to be 22 on 7. So the formula is 2 pi r. 2 pi r. And because the circumference is given already as 44, we substitute it. So that is what? 44 equal to 2 pi r. Then the pi is also given as 22 on 7. So that will be 22 on 7. Replacing the pi there. So from here, 2 times 22, that is 44. Then times r, you get 44r. So using cross multiplication, you have 44 times 7, then 1 times 44. So if you multiply everything here, we get the 44r. Then you can get divided by the coefficient here. Then you get 44, cancel 44, you get what? So the radius is 7 centimeters. Right. Now we want to look at the gradient of a straight line. Find the gradient of the line passing through the points 3, 7. So with this one, we have the points here. So the formula for the gradient of a straight line, for gradient, we have y2 minus y1 on x2 minus x1. So with this, you label this one x1, y1, x2, y2. So remember, gradient is the same as the slope. Gradient is the same as the slope of the line. So in case we are asked to find the slope, that is the formula. To find the gradient of the line passing through the points, that is 3, 7, and 5, 13. Right. So this, the first point, you can label it, that is x1, y1, then you have x2, y2. So when you come, you're just going to do substitution here. Substitution. So when you look at it, you have labeled the point already. So the formula being y2 minus y1 on x2 minus x1. So y2 is 13, so put your 13 first, minus your y1, that is 7. Then all divided by, you have x2 is 5 minus x1 is 3. So 13 minus 7, that will give you 6. Then 5 minus 3 will give you 2. So 6 on 2, that will give you 3. So that is the gradient or the slope. How to calculate for the gradient or the slope. I hope the understanding is clear for this particular question. Then our next topic we have here is discounts. So they are saying a shop offers a 20% discount on an item costing 150 cedis. What is the sale price? So we have two methods here. We can use the first one, can use the formula to find the sale price or the new price. Meaning they want you to find the new price after the discount of 20%. Right, so the new price, we have 100 minus the discount percent, 100 times the original price So this is the first formula you can use. So to go by this, find the new price, you have 100 minus 20 on the discount percent is 20, so that will be here 100 times 150. So remember, you cannot cancel this 100 because of the subtraction here. So you have to simplify it first. We have 100 minus 20, that will give you 80 on 100, and times 150. Right, so here you have 0, cancel 0, then we have 0, cancel 0 here. So 8 by 15, so 15 by 8 is 40. The remainder is 4 here, and we have 8, 1, that's 8, so 120. So you get 120 cedis. So instead of paying 150 cedis, you pay 120. That is because of the discount of 20%. So that's how to calculate for discount. Now, if you don't want to use this method, you can use another method here. That is, you first calculate for the discount allowed. How much did they reduce or deduct from the 150 for you to know your new price? So you calculate what you call discount allowed. That one we just calculate 20% on 20% on the 150. So 20% is 20 on 100 times 150. Right. So 0 cancel this, 0 cancel this. So you get 2 times 15, and that will give us 30. So this is discount allowed, another method. If you get a 30, to find your new price, that's the sale price, or they are saying what is the sale. That one you subtract 30 from 150. So you are back to the same answer again, that is 120. So you can use any of these methods to calculate for discount. Right. Now we are moving to standard form, and I hope all of you come on board and look at some easy method you can use to calculate for standard form. So for standard form, you have 0.0025 times 0.003, all divided by 0.005. Right. So with this, you have an easy method you can use. That's using the fractional method. You can use fractions to solve for this easily without struggling. Is to convert the decimals to fraction. You can see that the natural number we have here is 25. So you shift, to get 25, you have to shift 1, 2, 3, 4 times. So divide by 1 and 4 zeros. That's 10,000. That is, you want to change how to change decimals to fraction. So the number or the natural number you have there is 25. To get 25, where the decimal point is, you shift it 1, 2, 3, 4. So you divide by what? 1 and 4 zeros. Then times, you have this 3. Natural number here is 3, so you shift 1, 2, 3. So you divide by 1,000, that's 1. The number of times you shift the zero, you shift the point, sorry, it will give you the number of zeros. So because this we shifted 1, 2, 3, 4, we're having 1 and 4 zeros. I think this method everyone knows it. So now this on is division, so I'll bring division sign. Then I have 5 on. This is 1, 2, 3. So that would be 3 0. So we want to take this method again, this step again. That is by converting to fractions. So you can see from here we are having 0.0025. So you shift the point. The natural number here is 25. So you shift the point 1, 2, 3, 4. So when it comes like that, you have this to be what? 1 and 4 zeros. So times here, the natural number is 3. So therefore, when you are shifting the point to get 3, you have 1, 2, 3. So that means you have 1 and what? 3 zeros. Convert it to what? A fraction. Then this on means division. So here also, to convert the decimal to fraction, you have 1, 2, 3. Right. So now we've changed all the decimals to a fraction now. We want to continue solving it. So I will leave our answer in standard form. Right. So here I will change the division, or you have to change the division also to multiplication so that you can divide. So here we have 25 on 10,000 times 3 on 1,000 times, if you change division to multiplication, you have to interchange the numerator and the denominator. You need to interchange the numerator and so 1,000 will move up and the 5 comes down. And the 5 comes down. Right. So this is it. If you change division to multiplication, the rule is that the 1,000, that the denominator will move up and the numerator comes down. Right. So from here we can cancel easily. This 1,000 will cancel this 1,000. Since 1 is up, 1 is down, can cancel it easily. Then 5 also. 5 here, 1. 5 into 25, that is 5. Right, so we are left with 5 times 3 at the top side, 5 times 3, all divided by, at the down here we are left 10,000. Left with 10,000. Right. So here we have 5 by 3, that is 15 on 10,000. Right. So you need to change this to decimals, that is 15. To change 15 on 10,000 to decimals, 15 on 10,000 to decimals. We are going to shift the point backwards because we are dividing. Remember from the beginning I told you that if you want to change decimals to fraction, shift the decimal point forward, then you divide by 1 and the number of zeros. So here, because we are dividing by 10,000, we'll be shifting the point backward depending on the number of zeros that we have here. Right, so here, the 15, we have to shift. The decimal point is here, so we shift it 1, 2, 3, 4. So you shift it what? Because we are having 4 zeros, you shift the decimal point 4 times backwards. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. So with this, you'll be having your answer for this one to be, if you look at this, you have 0.0. This the point we here, so you bring your own zero in front. So that is 0.0015. 0.0015. So that will be your answer. But you need to leave your answer in standard form. So for the answer to be in standard form, you have to shift the point. The number should be between 1 and 10. Express the number between 1 and 10. So to do that, you have to make sure that the decimal point is between the first two natural numbers. So you are going to shift the point 1, 1, 2, 3 here. So you get 1.5 times a constant number. Standard form have a constant number 10. Then the number of times you shift the point is 1, 2, 3. So that will be negative. Because this number is less than 1. Anytime the number is less than 1, the exponent becomes what? Negative. Yes. I'll be back to treat the standard form itself as a topic, because I can see that maybe this might be so complex for some people. Right. So I'll be back.